Alright you guys, I'm going to do a quick trading recap on today's Friday trade. It's been a crazy week for me. I've had all green days. I haven't really gotten a chance to recap for you guys, so I do apologize. But today was an insanely good day to end the Friday on a 3-day weekend coming up pretty much. So I finished my trade 7 minutes in, and I did give back $100, but after I gave back the 100, I just said forget it and just closed it out, because after 7 minutes I made a really decent amount. So let's go ahead and take a look at the recap and we'll kind of just go from there. So let's just go through this AMC trade. Again, I was in and out within 7 minutes. So let's take a look here. This was really easy for me, and you'll see after these candles I was still super profitable. So early in the pre-market trade I went ahead and took a long here. So on pre-market it looked like it wanted to break out, so I made a couple scalps here, made an easy couple hundred right here, and then it kind of just I took myself almost close to break even and just took the rest of the profits. Now during open I waited maybe this first minute and it did drop down to VWAP, and I did see that it instantly got bought up. Right when it got bought up, I couldn't fill anywhere here. Actually, it was moving very fast, so it kind of stabilized over here around the $33 mark, so the whole dollar. And I did take a long and had paper hands, so 33 long, and I did drop down all the way to about 32.50, so I lost about 50 cents instantly. So I was down a couple hundred, but somewhere in there I did catch this move. So the moment it bounced on this EMA on 32.50 ish area, it rocketed, and I couldn't get filled anywhere in here, and I couldn't get filled in the whole dollar, the half dollar, the whole dollar, the half dollar. Okay, so somewhere in here I just didn't want to chase anymore. It was just moving way too fast, so I had to exercise patience. We're coming up on the 3-day weekend here. So on the 35 area, and this is something that I learned from Andrew, is after the 35 area I saw a stacked ask. There was a lot of orders on the ask. It was super stacked, so I went ahead and hit the buy button just before $35, and it rocketed from 35 to 35. I want to say, where am I here, 34.90, and I took partials on 35.10, and then it went all the way up to almost 36, so full dollar. So I had a couple hundred shares in there, and then I sold again into 36, I want to say 80. Okay, and then it did stop me out somewhere here, and then same thing here. This one was kind of scary for me because it went from 34.50s. I took another long, so I'm glad I didn't ride this one out. This is where I had my stop loss set to break even, and it didn't fill me until almost 50 cents lower. So that's how fast the stock was moving. So I did see it bounce up from 32.50 or $32, and it got bought up again. I did end up chasing on this top tail, and I got stopped out another maybe 40 cents. On this candle right here, this one right below the $34 mark, I saw huge orders on the ask. So I did hit that buy button again, and it filled and instantly rocketed from 34 all the way to 35. It was almost instantaneous. So I partialed there, and then I partialed all the way at 36 pretty much. So that was an insane move. It was about a $2 move right here. And then I partialed again here. Actually, this was my all out. This was about 35.25, so it was about $1.25 profit from this entry point. And then over here I just took a few scalps. It was still looking strong, so I went ahead and bought at 35.59, and sold at around 35.80. Same here, 35.59, sold around 35.80, 36, close to 36. So good scalps. If you guys are looking at the AMC chart right now, it did plummet all the way below VWAP. So I'm glad I got out and I wasn't too hungry and greedy. Again, I just finished this trade within 7 minutes. So there was a bunch of chop in here. You needed to make sure that you were reading correctly. This was a bad trade for me. This was me trying to chase it right below the $33 mark, only for it to rocket, because stocks like AMC, these Wall Street bets, can move one way or another very, very fast, and you can catch yourself in the red very quickly if you're not exercising patience. For me, it was seeing the stacked orders on the ask, which gave me a long bias. So that's what gave me the conviction to hit that buy button and not just chase something moving fast, right? So yeah, that was my trade on AMC. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope everyone has an awesome 3-day weekend coming up here. It's always difficult when holidays are coming up because everyone kind of gets FOMO, everyone wants to trade, end it on a good note, but you always have to exercise caution when you're trading, especially myself. I'm always very, very guilty of stuff like this. So today I saw good trades on AMC, and it ripped right from the beginning, and I actually couldn't get filled where I wanted to get filled, so I had to kind of be patient and make sure it was still moving up and that I didn't really chase it. What gave me the conviction to hop in, even though it looked extended, is and I learned this from Andrew Aziz at Bearable Traders, is everyone always thinks that when you see high numbers stacked on the ask, if you're trying to go long, that it looks like resistance, right? Although that may be true, that is a strong signal that is heavy on the long side, all right? So I saw insane numbers stacked on the ask, and it gave me the conviction to just hit that buy button, and you saw those numbers get filled all the way down, and it would just rip like 50 cents. And so it got really crazy, and I'm glad I took the trade. It could have obviously reversed. It could have hit those big numbers and rejected back downward just as fast as it went upwards. But really, really good day for me. I'm just going to close it 7 minutes into the trade. I get to go ahead and kind of just enjoy the rest of my day. I hope everyone had an awesome trade, and please trade clean, stay green, and hope everyone has an amazing 3-day weekend.